Holy guacamole, grab your coffee because we're about to check out the craft room. We're about to finish this vlog, y'all, because seriously, like, Milka, get a grip. Like, when are you gonna finish? Even Luna's asking, when are you gonna finish and bring the vlog? Today is the day. Let's do this. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Milka, and welcome to Mega Stitches. Today is the day that I get to show you the last vlog of the craft room. I've been recording like little pieces here and there, but I was like, okay, it's decent enough that I can show my craft room now. So there's still some boxes and some stuff, but you know what, y'all? A craft room sometimes is a bit chaotic, and that's the art of, just creating. You just gotta have stuff around, and that's me. Let's do it. Let's come with me. What are you cooking, puppy?
Chicken tenders chopped up with some mixed vegetables.
Are you making for you or for me?
For me. Meal prep, 2 days.
Wow. No for me?
No. I made tacos yesterday. That's no other food.
Okay, whatever. So, we have a big mess. I kind of started organizing, and if you see lovely boxes everywhere, the moving process is lovely. I came from work and, we don't have much time, so I don't know what to show you, but this is how it's right now. I try to clear my table, and I'm gonna turn this camera around so you can see. So this was my little crafty table that I had. It had a bunch of stuff, which I just completely put all these things in here, all of it. I'm not gonna even go through that. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna throw anything away. And then I pulled everything that was under this table towards the boxes, which are these. And these are Hades, and more Hades. So my Hades are in totes like this, and they have the names, and like they have the names in the outside, so I know which ones are they, and I don't get all confused. But say hi, Luna. Hi. We were here. So this, I don't plan to do anything with it. This has my projects that most likely I'm going to use, while I haven't unpacked anything, and that way I can entertain myself if I wish. This bag has some mini frames. I'm not gonna show that, but it should go with this box that I have thrifted frames here and here, and some more frames. That box is full of frames and stuff. Let's see. This is the bag that I have with all my grime guards. I keep them in the Ziploc bag so they don't get all dirty. And these are all the Q-snaps that they sell at Michael's. They're actually, well, Q-snap and hoops and all that good stuff. They're actually pretty bad. I discovered that the tension is not that well, and I kind of switched to hoops now, so I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but for now they're going to be just stored here. Here is where I keep my fabrics. This little thing here is where I keep like my floss cards and any like stickers, cards that people send me, and all that good stuff. What do I have here? Oh, like this is for kitting stuff up. Let's see. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. This I need to keep outside because I'm going to be starting this pattern at StitchCon, and I picked a 40 count sand for that, so that needs to be kept outside. This is like a box that I have for like to making needle minders, and hold on, I can show you. Like I have all the needle minders that I would like to keep, things to make needle minders basically. I don't think I have any, or beads that I bought at Joann's. Wow, sorry if that was very loud. In my storage room, I have the box for my sewing machine, and yes, it is so dusty because I barely move any of that. This is on our first anniversary gift that my husband gave me. Let's see, in the table I still have to box my light for my desk. This is a very heavy duty light that I really like. My cameras that I use for streaming, they're right here. They're all bundled up. My book bag for my laptop, and this I want to keep because at the edge of this table, like when I put the light, it doesn't really hold on the edge. It's not too thick, so I have to put that there. This I need to move to the bookshelf again, and these are patterns that I have kitted up, ready to go whenever I want to start. So yeah, so This is just random stuff that I don't actually, yeah, just patterns that I've done, magazines. These are all the totes that I have, some whips too. Sewing stuff. I think these are sewing stuff. Extra fabric for full coverage. And I don't know. These are like active whips that I'm working on. So yeah. A lot to do. I gotta get this board out of there. And I don't even know if I'm just probably gonna take it to my car and put it in my car. But yeah, that's my bookshelf. Actually, did I show you? Hold on. That's my bookshelf that I keep with majority of the whips. And there it goes all the way down there. I have some weights here because my chaos creation, sometimes I use it near my table and it's good to put some weights on it. So that's not for, it's not for exercise, y'all. And then in between moving, this is the closet. This is the closet, and there is a lot. I have kitting up necessities, project bag fabrics, and I think that's like dyeing stuff. I'm not sure. There's some like glue stuff here, just random stuff, and it all fell while I was taking this and that and all the hay projects that I have there. But it's just a bunch of random stuff, y'all. So I don't know how I'm going to organize this. Right, Bobby?
Exactly what she said.
No clue. He's too concentrated on
Chicken tenders.
on chicken tenders. But yeah, I got some boxes from work, and y'all, it's a big mess, big mess. So anyway, don't you love moving? It's great. So I'm working on that. There's just a lot to put away. I think I'm just probably going to start taking everything off the walls, especially taking the lights off of the wall. The whole wall has these lights all around that I turn on when I'm doing Flosstube. Take the pictures. I'm probably gonna throw away those picture frames. I'm not sure, because I honestly don't want to bring a bunch of stuff, y'all. I just don't. But you know, I'm the kind of person that's like, maybe I can use this for something else. But who knows? And the madness continues. I just woke up, so looking wonderful, y'all. I'm gonna make some coffee, and I'm gonna start getting all the boxes out of the storage room for sewing machine, the boxes for the light, packing more stuff, just packing and packing and packing. Craft room, so I can have a peace of mind at the end of the day. It is day 2, and I just woke up, so we're gonna continue packing my craft room area. I've noticed that with all this mess, with all the boxes in the living room and all that stuff, I honestly don't feel any sort of inspiration to stitch because I don't like messes. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't like big messes like that. Like I can't find myself around. I can't work around a big mess like that. I need it organized so I can actually feel that I can actually earn my stitching time in a way. So we gotta finish packing, and I think from now on there's gonna be very little stitching because I don't feel inspired when I have a mess like that. But I do have some whips in my work bag, and I can, you know, put a couple stitches in my break if I wish. But like yesterday night, I came home, I ate a bowl of cereal. Like I think the stress of moving is mentally draining me, besides like work, of course. But yeah, stress is on. And I feel so much anxiety, so much. So I'm just ready to be finished, y'all. Just ready to be finished. And it hasn't even like really started, but I figured if I have my craft room area packed, my bookshelves packed, some of my clothes before I leave to StitchCon, I will be able to enjoy much more the retreat, because I wouldn't feel like, oh, I finished having fun and now I gotta go back and rush everything out, because StitchCon, I believe, is like on the 12th week. 12 to 15, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm bad with numbers and bad with names. And I don't even know where I was going with that. Oh, yeah. So StitchCon is between the 12th, 13th, I think. So my move-in date is on the 19th. So it's like literally the next week after StitchCon. And it's gonna be great. I'm gonna have fun. And then back to having fun. Right? Also, y'all, I wanted to ask you, what in the world is going on Like, I opened that closet and I'm like, Milka, you have a lot of stuff. You have a lot of stuff. When are you going to use these stuff? I realize through time that I'm not a very big finisher, and I think it's because I like stitching more, and I've told you this before. So, but when I started, you know, I'm seeing all these finishing ideas and all these stuff, and it was that time that we're not going to talk about in 2020. Literally, there was nothing to do but shopping. And I filled my closet with so much stuff. I have I mean, I can just say that's my closet, my craft closet, because it's just craft stuff there. And, I mean, y'all, I'm set for the rest of my life in materials to FFO stuff. So, from now on, no more buying those kind of materials. I hope future Milka listens to past Milka. Okay, so I don't have many pieces that are framed, so that's a good thing because majority of the things are in my under the bed box. But this one, that one, the little ones, the little frames that were in my bookshelf. Almost all of this was in my bookshelf. And then this one is dear to me because it was one of my first kits that I stitched. I think this is a Realize, not a Realize, a Dimensions kit. And I can't see, it has my signature, I can't see what year. So what I'm going to do, and I also have this one here, Take Me With You, I'm Coffeelicious. Coffeelicious. I'm going to put bubble wrap and this type of paper, wrap it up, and then put it in the box. Okay, y'all, so that will have to do. I kind of pack them, overlap them, trying to put it against each other so the stitches don't get crushed or nothing. These are the smaller ones, bubble wrap, a little bit of paper, and then this one on top. I think I need to add something there so it doesn't shift. But these frames, I'm definitely taking them on my car. I am not having the movers to take these because these are my precious work. So no. Okay, y'all, day 2 madness. I was able to put, all these boxes right here. This one is still open because, well, they're all open because I still don't have tape. Put all the totes that I had in the closet together, and the 2 that were out, well, 3 that were out. These are all the frames that I've thrifted, and some of them I've bought. Got some other box with craft stuff, but it's going to the basement. There's a huge mess. I still don't know how I'm going to deal with these totes. They have my floss and my Q-snaps and hoops and stuff like that. I know for sure I'm taking this and these bags, like in my car. These are some random stuff. I think this is just for random stuff for the house, but I know I've used craft stuff there too. On my unstarted whips also will be going on the car, so that's why I kind of have them like here. I did pack my sewing machine and my magnifying. That needs to go in a box. These are more stuff that I have like finishing stuff. Another box here that needs to be in the bigger box. Yeah, just Christmas decor. Yeah, I'll say it's looking pretty freaking crazy, and I mean, I think I've done great for day 2, but still working on it, and is already a headache. Like I'm already annoyed, but yeah, that's what I've done so far. The closet that I had a bunch of stuff on the first date, I've put majority of together. Let me show you. So majority of the stuff is out. I only have smaller frames here. There's a couple bigger frames and some paintings that I've done that are, I don't know where I'm going to put them. These already on totes. Extra fabric from the craft stuff. Some binders and just random stuff that I don't know where I'm going to put. So yeah, I mean, so far it's not looking that bad. I mean, you know what I mean? There's still so much to do, and the carpet is a mess because of course I haven't I've been moving so much stuff and everything is filthy. As you see, we are in the moving process and it's great. So I'm already stressed out, like super stressed out. There's some stuff that the movers are not going to be able to take because apparently they're open, like my frame boxes that I had, and now I gotta figure out how I'm going to enter it in the car. I'm looking amazing, of course. The outfit, the comfy outfit. My bio home and moving in process. It's a beautiful day. Y'all send the decor gurus to help me out with this. So I have, hold on, let me set up my coffee because seriously. So I have this big wall behind me that I can possibly put lots of shelving. That's where I can see, I guess, the most thing. I don't even know what I'm going to do in this corners because it's not even. This one is smaller and there's a bigger area here. And honestly, when we move here, I don't even know what this is. A chimney that's not a chimney. But to be fair, I think what they did was they just made it pretty, and this is just something to sustain the pillars of the house. Because seriously, what else could it be? I mean, to me, it just feels like it's there to sustain the house, because there's no chimney going on here. This is like closed off, unless it's one of those fancy chimneys that you put a fake one, which I'm not gonna probably do. Like, who's gonna spend money on that? I need to get this space going, hopefully, but I'm excited. I just don't know what I want to do. I've received some suggestions. Give me your suggestions because seriously. 1, 2, 3, 4. The madness continues. This is what I've got. Let me show you what I have. I have new additions. Oh my gosh. So okay, y'all. So the madness continues. I have a lot going on here. I have added some items here in the top shelf that I really, really like. They're very oceany. I can show you real quick. Look at this. Yeah, it's just the little things that bring you joy. But this is a turtle that either this turtle is praying or he's saying namaste. So which one? Who knows? But for now, he's my praying turtle. He's happy and they need a name. And then I found this beautiful item. Wow. And this is so special to me because back at home, where my mom is, there's a little island. It's called El Pato. And I remember going to that little island and it was full of this kind of shell. I don't know if you, I need to check how you call this, but for now, I'm just going to call it shell. It's stunning. Like, so stunning. Piece of art in glass. Then, y'all, this is just funny to me. You know, I'm just here on Amazon and I'm not really looking. So I got this whale and I thought it was gonna be smaller. It is not, it's huge. Look. But it was so hilarious to me. And I like the color. And you're supposed to put like candy inside. I think I'm gonna put chocolate on it. And then I found these. So cute to add like here and there, wherever you want to add it in your bookshelf. So for now, I just added it up here in this top shelf, but I don't know if they're gonna stay there or if they're gonna be moved. I still don't have anything like super organized or however I want it, so it's just still a process. There's a bunch of stuff still messed up here. I'm not gonna just gonna show you the pretty parts. I'm gonna show you the bad parts too. So I have that corner full of boxes still. I have what else? Some of my haze are in this corner. Still some items in camera from for streaming there. Some of my finishes that I've collected over the years that I frame. I barely frame anything, but I'm pretty happy overall with how it's coming. Uh, a couple things that well, here's my most recent shelf that I really like. Like the items are just, I love them. Um, this is a lazy Susan from IKEA, and it spins. Where have I been? I didn't know that this existed. I just noticed it by all the videos that I watch about crafting or craft rooms. And I also saw it on a kitchen video. By the way, I did buy one for my kitchen. Anyway, here I got some of my freebies and things that I want to start. But I finally got a DMC card just because if I'm going to start designing, it's easier. And also for conventions, if I want to ever to do a conversion. So this purchase was totally influenced by Samantha. It brings stickers, just like this. And they are stackable. They are stackable. It's pretty cool. I bought this for the Mill Hill kits that I keep collecting, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them afterwards. So they come like in kind of like a TikTok container situation, and you just open it, you use whatever you need, and then you can just put it back. They have stickers to put on the top, and you still have half of the top part to see. But look at this. This is so cool. They have drawers with a bunch of them, and you can just stack them inside. And I guess this is that thing so you can put it in there and just refill it. So that was a necessity because I keep accumulating beads and I know I'm not going to stop buying them, of course, because beads are awesome and they're cute to add to your stitching. And then this was influenced by a lot of craft room that I saw, a lot of videos that I checked out, like crafting videos, organization videos. These are the acrylic stackable storage system. And as soon as I started seeing them, I remember seeing Sarah. Sarah has like in the corner, she has all her flaws, and I was like, yes, I need that too. I love how it looks. It protects it from the dust, and they come in different sizes. I purposely bought like two kinds. That's why two kinds. That's why they're not like lined up. These are a little bit bigger, and they come. You can buy them like individually, I think, but I bought four, and these are bigger drawers, and they do lined up nicely. So if you pull it, this is empty and it doesn't have any heft, and it just comes out nicely. And then these come in four, and also I kind of like in that kind of well, these aren't more than four, but six, seven. So I think these will be very nice for storing little things besides floss. I want to put my fancy floss here, but I don't know if you know about these. These are shower curtains, and I used to use rings when I was getting up stuff, but I think these are a good option because they're cheaper and they're lighter and they're actually big, so you can actually hold it, whenever. and I got like a little package of that. I've had that in my wish list for a while just to try it, and I really, really like them. So I put them there for now. I don't know if I'm gonna sort through my little. I have hold on, because my knees are killing me. So next time you see me, I'm probably going to go through this tote that I have full of materials. I have flosses that I've never used, and they're all in plastic bags, or I put some in here that I think it would be a nice idea to just put them in those plastic, not plastic, sorry, these are acrylic containers back there, and they would look very nice displayed, and I can see what I have instead of having it here and kind of forgetting about it, honestly. Let me tell you, actually, let me sit down. I've been loving this space, loving it, loving it. It's still a very big mess, but slowly but surely, I got some curtains for the windows, and they don't fit. Well, the curtains fit, the rods don't fit. So I need to get two instead of a very long one. I measure wrong. I didn't take into place the center of the windows, but they're there. They're like this pretty oatmeal linen color. It's right here. And yeah, you can stitch on this. It is linen after all, but I'm very pleased with it. The only thing that I wish I would have done was to buy it green. I mean, I can still return them, but I don't know yet. I just don't want the room to have like a green tint to it, like when the sun comes through. So that's why I wanted like a more neutral color. I also know that there is these like rods or curtain rods that are double. I was also thinking about that because I can put like a very light white or ivory in the background, and then just put a crazy curtain color. Like I'm gonna probably find a picture and insert it here. I saw like a painting curtain, like curtains that look like painting. Oh, I wanted them so bad, but I needed to be good, and you know how that goes. One thing at a time, and I have time to add to the space. I don't want to crowd my shelf very much. I think that's all I'm going to add for now. Hopefully, I don't add more stuff because I want to have room to add, the bottom shelves are kind of empty. I mean, there's still one or two or three spaces that are empty for more stuff that I could add. And I'm just very, very excited for this space. So this is a little check-in. I'll see you next time I try to check in into the craft room vlog situation. There's still some boxes and some stuff, but you know what, y'all? A craft room sometimes is a bit chaotic, and that's the art of just creating. You just gotta have stuff around, and that's me. Let's do it. Let's come with me. Mm. So, this is the craft room. I still, as I was saying, I still have some stuff here that I need to take down, and I don't know where to put stuff. But this is the overall view. This is what y'all see in my videos. This is my bookshelves, which I am so excited for them. Okay, so let's start with the things that I have done to the craft room. I am going to link every single product that I mentioned that I can find on the drop down box below. But these, I got curtain rods right there. They're so cute. I really like the texture of it. If you can see, they're very nice. And then I found this like curtains to have a very beautiful like bluebird and some pink like roses and flowers. And then in the background, I have another one, which is like a linen kind, and it has these beautiful embroidery flowers to it. These are a little bit see-through, so when it's dark, I open the second curtain. So basically, is a double curtain rod. Okay, there you go. All right, and then I think I'm just gonna go like from here all around, and then I'm gonna end up in the closet of doom. Right here, I have a table that I used to have in the old craft room. Well, it was not a craft room, but in my own old apartment. And this is just a Walmart table that I got years ago so I could do my crafting. I have certain things here. I have mainly my sewing machine, a little StitchCon phone stand. If I am sewing, I can put my phone there. I have, stuff to iron, the iron board, the iron cutting stuff, just a little container for threads or whatever. Some of the stuff that I need to FFO, like my recent mill hills that I finished, my romantasy pattern that I have on my website, and some like blue flower, uh, the Artsy Housewife, and some of my own patterns. Basically stuff that I have in FFO or put away. This, I don't even know where to put, but behind my sewing machine, I have a thing that I used to, or kind of like a, you can call this a tripod in a way, but it's not a tripod. It's something that you connect to the table, and you can record videos, like upside down videos. I have that there, a water bottle, and some sewing stuff. Right here, I have the snack corner. This is like where I just add all the snacks and yeah, water, whatever I'm kind of feeling. Usually I have M&Ms in my area or some sort of like chocolate that I can nibble on. I brought some apples yesterday, and I have a candle right here. A photo of my grandpa and my grandma. This is just like the pouch of the device that I'm recording with, which I'm also going to link below. I have a lamp here. This is the lamp that I'm using the most. I don't even know where. I think I got this lamp at Walmart. It's a very cheap one, but it has hold, you know, and it's very lightweight. It's just easy to carry everywhere. I do have this one, which is another table clamp, and it has also a magnifier right there. But I can't use it as much lately because this table needs something better to hold this. It's just not clamping very well. So I try not to move it from where it's at right now. I just have it kind of inclined to the area where I actually craft. So if I need extra lighting like at night and stuff like that. Okay. Then I have here a pegboard that I got on Amazon. And I just basically hold my hoops, any kind of hoops that I have. These are, oh, I forget the name, but I'll put it below. And yeah, it came with all the parts. I know for sure I bought extra ones. So yeah. And that is holding my little Liz Matthews. This is like a hair accessory that I made from Liz Matthews with a pattern. Look how cute this is. I always like to see it close by. I think it's very feminine. So whenever I feel like wearing it, I'll just pull it out of here and you know. A picture of Luna, some pencils, pens, cutters, anything for sewing, scissors, etc. Next, I have the table that I got and my crafting. Sorry for the shakiness. Next, I have the table that I got at IKEA, and there it is. It has two drawers, one full of a big mess, but these are almost all the necessities that I need to have hand. Needles, scissors, just needle holders, my headphones, pens, little notes, post-it notes to clean my glasses, just a bunch of little things that I need. I also keep lotion here, my punchers to do my floss cards, some scissors, and I usually keep biofreeze, and of course nail filers, hand sanitizer. This is for my clamps, for my floor clamps. I like to put some of that if I'm using like a Q-snap, so I keep it close by. Some knitting needles since I'm knitting now, and a little ruler. Yeah, so there's just a bunch of like nicks and knacks. The other drawer doesn't have anything, so I'm not even gonna open it. It's kind of condemned because I have my floor stand there, and if I open it, it will like hit that. So yeah. Then I got my computer here where I edit my videos, or I watch Netflix or anything, whatever I'm watching, Flosstube, YouTube, and got usually coffee. This is my cup that says I really need a day between Saturday and Sunday. My water bottle, and these little coasters were made by Alley Cat 13, and this is my recent knitting project, so I have them just sitting here. And the needles that I'm using for that right there. And then when we move on, I have, let's see, my journal, some stuff that I basically use for in an everyday basis or frequently, headphones, Certec, my lifesaver when I have allergies, some beading materials that I use, or I also save all like the needles from the Mill Hill kits here, nylon floss. This is Wonder Invisible Thread, which is nylon floss. My thread, my quartz jar right here. I keep a hoop nearby, so if I really need it quickly. And I put this like decoration, but honestly, I have so much stuff today here because, see, I still working on these things, and these are just projects that I have, and that's what it looks like when you're recording a Flosstube or a YouTube video. That's what you accumulate close by, things that you got to show. But yeah, these are just projects that I've shown or that I need to work on. I have my tablet, and my floor stand is right here and is being held by the base of the table. I have a three three tier crafting cart, whatever you call those, for projects that I'm excited about. This is basically all the stuff that I don't know where to put yet, but there's just stuff that I can finish, do finishing stuff. These are my floss bins. That's where I keep my DMC. This is my lab stand and my to-go crafting bag, which right now I'm just holding yarn. Moving on. Oh, let me show you. This is my chair, and I just have a blankie that I got as a gift last year. I don't know which brand is this chair, but it's like a gaming brand. It's this one, Respawn. And I like to keep these nearby because they're very sensory. And when my hands hurt, I like to kind of do this to massage like my fingers and my hands after a long day of crafting. Moving on. Okay, let's go to this fake fireplace. I have like a bunch of little things here. This is also from the old craft room. Basically, here I store stickers. Um, Stickers, cards that people have sent me, washi tape, a bunch of like just stuff that here I keep all my floss cards. Again, that I've exchanged with people. All the floss cards. Right here I keep stuff for kitting up, or even for like my scissors, like a badge clip. I like to clip my scissors to a badge clip. Labels, pencils, pens, rings in the back, like a stapler, yeah, just stuff like that. Those kind of things. I used to use it um, when I was stitching a lot on the Hades. Some stuff that I got out of the box. I have this pattern. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I just display them. Like I just put them in the mantle for now. But these are the art minis or mini arts patterns from Nikki. This was a dimensions kit. Um, I think this is a scissor fob from Jean Farish. Let's see. I don't remember the designer for this one, but it says "Take me with you." I'm coffeelicious, and if you know me, I love coffee like so much. This is Groot. I love Groot, the baby Groot. Another one that I found, it says, "After this pandemic is over, I still need you to stay 6 feet away from me." And then this one was like when I started. It says, "In this house, we believe Black Lives Matter. Love is love. Science is real. Feminism is for everybody. No human is illegal. Kindness is everything." And I have like a Discordium exchange at StitchCon one time. I have it like right here. In this corner, I have all the hates that I own, like all the ones that are in these boxes are all the hate projects. That's a hate project. This is just patterns that I've either been gifted or accumulated, basically. Let's say invested. I think investment is better. These are things that I am needing to touch soon. So I have them like out here in just some products from 123 Stitch that I haven't put away. And then I got this, I don't even know what it is. It's just a drawer section, but I need to find a place for that. My idea for this was to put it like right here, but I don't have the table that I want for my sewing area. So for now, this is just here displaying these projects so they can show up in my videos because, and plus I want to see it. But basically, these are just some finishes that I've done in the past or recently. Okay, so welcome to my favorite part of the craft room, which is right behind me. And I love it because it has some things that I really, really like. So I'm going to break it down to you, okay? So up here, what I have, okay, actually, I'm just gonna grab it. Up here, I have a bunch of stuff like that are for specialty stitches, some flosses, Kreinig, fancy floss beads, yeah, all of that. And in the other one, it is like fabric for hades or for big projects that I like, full coverage stuff that I haven't started. And then I have projects all over, like right here, right here. Every area that you see a fabric bag like this is a project, just cross stitch projects that I have in them. Sorry, I'm a little bit stuffy and I'm like out of breath because I can't breathe very well since I'm talking so much. But anyway, those are project bags, right? Right here, I have so many cute things that I really, really enjoy. I have a turtle, seashell, a whale, some shells, decoration, my journals. These are different journals that I have. And I just, yeah, I love, love, love to write whenever, um, whatever, sad, happy, I like to write in that situation. It's not like a diary, like, oh, this happened to me this day. No. It's just like when emotions come, I love to write them down. So here I have a hippo and I have a bunch of like mill hills that I haven't finished either, which need to be actually near in the sewing area. But let's back it up. So shelf number one, shelf number two, and look at my hippo. I love him. He's so big. And then I decorated with some autumn slash projects that I kind of like the colors. Behind here, I have my cross stitch journal, retreat journal, where I let people write stuff when I go to like retreats. I also have some vintage books, vintage patterns, just more stuff, usually stuff that I get from the freebie table. In the third area, I have these drawers, which right now are empty, but they're going to become my floss drawers for fancy floss. So basically, all my fancy floss is going to be organized there. Um, I just finished a project and I have stuff already there. I have my DMC color set, some project bags, felt to finish, Mill Hills. This is gonna be my bead collection. It's fully empty right now, but these are like Tic Tacs, and you can just put the beads there, put a label, and this is to get them in there. It's pretty cool. I think I saw Samantha from the Hugo Stitcher have this system, and I saved it, and now I have it. And yeah, more project bags, more projects, more projects. Some here I have some fancy fabric that I bought recently at StitchCon, and that I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but they're there in a pattern that my friend um, gave me. And let's see, yeah, projects in the bottom right here. This is just stuff that I have kitted up that I'm ready to start. Hmm. These are patterns that are either I have bought in the past. They're kind of semi-kitted, like for example, I put some fabric in it, etc. This I want to start soon, so it's kind of like very visible. Then I have my Frankenstein with a little witchy coffin situation that someone gave me at StitchCon. It's 3D printed. It's very cool, so I just have it there since it's like it was Halloween recently. And then I have a little cubby with like floss cards that I make for my Flosstube channel. Just little things that I don't know where to put, baggies and stuff like that. Some of my finishes. This is mini art from Nikki Patterns on Etsy. I think this is from the Housewife. Some patterns that I've gotten. These like baskets, I got them at IKEA too. Oh, by the way, these are the Billy bookshelves. I went with the Billy because it's cheaper and you can adapt more. Hey, Luna. Hi, say hi. Hi. Okay, okay. You can adapt more to them in the future. Up in the last shelf for this one, we have a little tomato. I believe Jessie Marie gave us this. And just some little cute things that people give me. This I found on Amazon. I can link it below. I think it's a dip dish, but it's made out of wood. It gives it like character. This is my blessing sampler for last year, I believe. And then I have some cute little things that I really love. This was a basket that I won at StitchCon last year. It came with this little bus that reminds me of StitchCon, where I have made so many friends. This is a vintage spool that I have all my cute scissors, basically. Cute scissors, scissor fobs, either gifts or stuff that I've bought. Just like scissor fobs that I really don't want to have every time on my scissors because they're just precious to me. And yeah, they're like right there. Me and my husband went and painted this at an art studio, and is a llama. It's very cute. These are my Kohana scissors and another special scissors that my friend Alicia gave me. They're here. I don't think I have anything else in there. Yeah, that's for that shelf. And then we have more projects up here. Um, a frame that I have a large project in and it's covered. A lot of people have asked me about this cover, and I think I used to have it in one of the videos, but I don't have it anymore. But it's quilted. I bought it. I didn't make it. This little guy here, cutie, was a Strawberry Moon Sao 2023 or 24, 2024. Yep, last year. And then I have some Marumi designs. This is an owl that came on a 123 Stitch magazine, probably last year. This is the Artsy Housewife. This was the first design that she made, and I saw a little post, and I was like, "Oh, I would love to stitch that," and she sent it to me for free, and she still hadn't released it at the time, so it's just special to me that she made that kindness. Just send it to me. Yeah, so it's there. It also means a lot for me. I switch it up. This is the initials of my grandpa, initials of my grandma in our um, last name initial. 2018 was the date that my grandpa passed, so that's why his letter is in black. My grandma is still alive, so I just put it with the blue cauliflower and the black cauliflower. So this just means like their love, and it's kind of like an honor to my grandparents. Let's see. I just have more projects behind this, and a little plushie that I got at the fair this year, and another thing that we got like at another small fair that we went. Down here, I have more whips. Um, I have notebooks, journals, planners, anything and everything. Mama, what's up, Mama? Sorry, Luna's getting a bit distracted. And look at her. What? What's going on, Chiquita? You wagging the tail? You wagging the tail? Yeah, you better sit down. Thank you very much. Such a good girl. Yeah, that's my crafter number 2. You accompany mommy, right? You do. Aren't you a good girl? Lay down. Lay down. No, ignore me. Down. Thank you very much. You can stay looking cute. So I have also some yarn for socks that I want to start in the future and more whips. I think that's all for the bookshelves. On my last look, because I love them. Oh, let me back up a little. There you go. This is the area that I love the most from my craft room, besides my curtains and kind of like how it looks from here. I love it, love it, love it. Behind my door, I just have a bunch of totes, bags, stuff that I use for like if I go to the park, stitch on bags, my computer bag, a big, nice, warm hoodie blanket, my purses. Then in this area, I have 2 boxes that y'all. This box needs to go to the basement. I just haven't like closed it up and nothing. I just need to know what I'm going to leave here. But basically, I have this DIY stand that I made. It's a lap stand out of PVC. I have some baskets and stuff. I don't have space for that, so I kind of like condensed it. It has also some dyeing racks. In this box, I have frames that I need to find a project for, just paper for framing, all these like just materials to frame basically, or stuff like polyfill. Yeah, that's that box. I have a binder here full of printed PDF patterns. This is when I started doing, cross stitch again. So I was printing my patterns, and then I was like, okay, this is not really feasible, but I do still have printed stuff here. Over here, I have fabric that could be it's just white fabric, either gridded or not gridded, mostly 18 count, but there's even weave and Ada and floss scars too that are projects to be kitted up, like they're full coverage pieces. Right here, I have a bunch of scraps, finishing materials for, this was a baggie that someone gave me, but it also has Ada. There's linen, just like a bunch of fabrics, but like scraps basically. Right here, I have more fabrics that is like not touched, basically, and stuff that I've dyed. And right here, I have stuff to cut PVC pipe. That's when I made my DIY lap stand, tape, a bunch of tape, all kinds of tapes, stuff for framing, cloth for ironing my pieces. Yeah, that's what's there. And I am the kind of person that likes the more dump into a drawer, kind of like sorted. but not have like every single little piece like super organized. I just can't do that. That's just too much. So I dedicate a drawer and I put stuff that is similar or that I will use in the future, kind of deal, you know? Okay, now let's go to the closet so I can show you, okay? Give me just a moment. Okay. So this is the closet. Oh wow, it's a bit dark. Right here I have a bag, stitchcon bag. This used to be like the bag that I will take to work, but I don't do that anymore. I have a box of fabric that is like box store fabric. You know, Joann's fabric, Hobby Lobby fabric, stuff like that. Um, Stuff that I have found. This is I have several totes here with either kitting stuff up. I know for sure I have stuff for kitting up. Um, yeah, I think this is like both kitting up and just like library cards, stuff like that. The box below has Christmas ornament stuff. I don't use it that much, so it's all the way in the bottom. This tote has bags and extra floss. I have my CXC floss here because I've never organized it because they're for specific projects. So they're right here. Sorry, that's a bit darker than the usual, but I like these big containers or totes or whatever you want to call them, but because they are very tight and sealed and dust doesn't get into it. I also usually label them, like right here I put fabric. So this other tote on the bottom is all quilted fabric or stuff for finishing or for project bags. Let's see. So let's address this. This is a big needle, a big ruler that I have. This is the Dream Creations or American Dream lap frame, lap stand. I think that's what it's called. But y'all, I have this here, and I need to get rid of this. So if anybody is willing to buy it, I'll sell it. But it's right here, and these are the legs, and this is the box. I've used it like I don't know 4 times, y'all. Like I do not like the setup of it. So back to the containers. So these containers I got from, I believe, from the dollar store, if I'm not mistaken. I know these are from the dollar store, but I got these and I have like stuff like finishing stuff, ribbons, yeah, just, I mean, anything and anything that you can think of, felt, little flowers, beads, for finishing, everything finishing. Same here with this. I remember I have finishing stuff there and also stuff for um, making mask. I bought that in 2020. And right here I have this. It's like a sketch thing from architecture that I save as a memory since it's been years ago. It's the only thing that I have from my sketches. I have envelopes, Christmas cards, anything to send to friends, more ribbons and felt. And then this is my sewing tote. So I have everything in there for sewing stuff. Zippers, floss, or sewing floss. I don't know. Sewing, yeah. This I have with stuff that I have finished, just patterns that I finished. And this is my under the bed box right there. It was under the bed, but now it's not. So I just put it here. And this is another binder. Then the one that you saw is another binder. Anyway, y'all. Ah, well, this is another view from the craft room. And it's very pretty. I like the vibe. I like the angle here and the ceiling, the lamp. Even though the lamp is like a more golden color, I would like to change that because at night it just gets too dark. And you already know the situation that I have with that light. But overall, to me, this is my organized chaos. I feel like I can get around stuff. Luna hangs out with me here. She's chilling. And the thing that gets the most messy is my desk. And it's because I tend to organize stuff, like this is my work area. So I tend to just put a bunch of stuff here and then accumulate until I get another video for y'all. This is like a non-ending pile of stuff. But yeah, this is where you see me recording. I just sit here in this chair and turn my tripod right in front of the window, which is nice. And yeah, I'm gonna give it a little 360 off the craft room real quick. In the state that is right now. And hopefully in the future I can, get a better situation. Oh, I forgot to mention this tote right here needs put up in the closet, but that's basically kits, any sort of kits. I have a video for it. I'm gonna link it in the screen and below. And this other tote is stuff that I don't even know what to do with. When I was doing my WIP parade, I just gathered a bunch of stuff that I haven't touched in a while, and that I don't know if I'm going to touch. You see what I- And then I have here, I have a lot of, I get a lot of back pain, so I always have a heating pad here. So yeah, y'all, I don't have anything else to say. Y'all, this is the end of my craft room vlog. I hope that you enjoy. This was a lot of work and a lot of fun, but having my space for doing all my creative things is just mind blowing to me. Like, I never thought I would have a beautiful space like this. To me, it's beautiful. It has a bunch of stuff that I love, that I've created in the future, a bunch of little things that y'all have gifted me, and just it's a constant reminder of the creativeness, the beautiful things, and my beautiful friends. Well, thank you so much for coming and joining my craft room tour. And I hope that you enjoy, because this is my new space. It really makes me very happy. I'm glad that I have a dedicated space for it, that I have all my stuff all around, and I don't have to share it with anybody. So, yeah, let me know what was your favorite thing about the craft room. And I'll see you on the next one. Besos, ciao. Exquisito.